Morning, everyone. Beautiful day, beautiful sunny day now out here in Bryan, County Wicklow. I'm sitting down the harbour and the tide is coming in. It's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, uh, I don't here, social care management team across care, social care workers board at Carew, and a member of the consultative forum for former residents of mother and baby homes. Um, since I started doing vlogs 2 years ago, um, you'll have heard me talking about it. And in fact, this morning I just looked over some of the old vlogs that I've done. You'll have heard me talking about leadership an awful lot, and the responsibilities of leaders to be, the best leaders they can, and to look after our social care teams and those who use our services. And what I want to do this morning is just address that just a little bit further, because uh, the leadership that I'm talking to, and the leadership model or philosophy, I suppose, that I'm trained in, is called servant leadership. And this is a phrase and a philosophy that was developed by Robert K. Greenleaf. Um, and what Greenleaf said is that servant leadership is a philosophy and a set of practices that enriches the lives of individuals, builds better organizations, and ultimately creates a more just and caring world. He said, caring for persons, the more able and the less able serving each other, is the rock upon which a good society is built, whereas until recently caring was largely person to person. Now most of it is mediated through institutions, often large and complex, powerful, impersonal, and not always competent. And we've seen that in Ireland. We've seen huge institutional care settings that have failed badly. If a better society is to be built, one that is more just and more loving, one that provides greater creative opportunity for its people, then the most open course is to raise both the capacity to serve and the very performance as servant of existing major institutions by new regenerative forces operating within them. Make no mistake, not all leaders are servant leaders. In fact, some of our most revered and successful leaders who have built great successful companies do not have or did not have much of a servant leadership understanding or approach. So there's space for other types of leadership as well. But what I'm talking about is leadership within social care settings. Servant leadership does not mean soft or easy leadership. If the best test of successful leadership is, as Greenleaf wrote, do those best served grow as persons? Well, sometimes a leader has to be tough, direct, challenging to help people grow as persons. Servant, yes. Soft, maybe not so much. And the principles, as he espoused them, for great servant leadership are the ability uh, to listen to those around you, and to listen to yourself. The ability to have empathy, to try and understand where other people are coming from. The ability to allow people to heal, and not just heal others or help heal others, but to heal yourself. Recognize your own trauma and heal yourself. Awareness. Um, Awareness is not a giver of solace, it's just the opposite. They are not seekers of solace, they have their own inner security. Being aware. Persuasion. Servant leaders rely on persuasion rather than positional authority. It's a major difference. Conceptualization. Servant leaders seek to nurture their abilities. They dream great dreams. And foresight. They understand lessons in the past, the realities of the present, and the likely consequence of a decision in the future. It's deeply rooted in intuition. Stewardship views all staff, directors, and trustees all play significant roles in holding the institution in trust for the greater good in society. So we're all responsible for how our particular institution works, and commitment to the growth of people. Servant leaders are committed to those around them becoming better than they are, and maybe becoming better than the servant leader themselves. So that's what servant leadership is all about. It's about how you, as an individual, develop yourself to the extent that your sole thought process is around how do those around me become the very best that they can be. And that's by handing over the power and allowing the individuals around me to take full control and become the leader within their particular sphere. And that could be the cleaner, the cook, the social care worker, the project leader, the deputy, the PIC, the CEO, them becoming the best leaders in those individual roles within the organisation. And taking time then to really deeply understand themselves as individuals and how they can make the best use of their own leadership. If you have any questions around that servant leadership, get in touch with me and I'll try and flesh it out further for you. But as a philosophy, as a concept, and as a way of leading, for me, it's a game changer in the world of social care. Cheers.